When two universes collide.
Let's chat about that.
All right.
All right.
There you go. Welcome back, my podcasters. I am Joku.
CJ.
And welcome to the Chat Room Lounge. Sorry we didn't have an episode last weekend because this guy here was just under the weather, but that's okay. We are back. By the time you guys watch this, it will be Labor Day.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yes, Labor Day is,
Wow.
tomorrow, but when you guys watch this, it will be Labor Day.
So happy Labor Day.
So yes, happy Labor Day. Whatever the hell Labor Day is for. Welcome back to another episode. Got a really good one here. I didn't tell CJ what we're going to talk about, because I wanted more of like really natural, like, questions and stuff like that.
Natural reaction.
Exactly. I don't want to be like all that. But anyways, before we get to the episode, head over to our other channels. I did a couple reconstruction of my channel. It is now called Joku84. I just was trying to figure out.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Yeah, I was trying to figure a name out to kind of really fit the channel. So I was like just going through a bunch of things. People are like, what the hell is this guy doing? So stuck to it. So it's Joku84. All my music stuff, and of course the Chat Room Lounge is this one, and then of course Super CJ's World, where he's been trying to do some. But
I was gonna have one.
But your editor.
No, I was gonna have one last week, but my editor's laptop is kind of under the weather, so to speak. So
there's going to be a little delay there.
Yeah, but it'll be out shortly at some point. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, and also to head over to the merch. Pick up some fresh gear for the school year. As our last episode we did was going back to school.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was quite that podcast there.
Yeah, there's a couple things I wanted to add to that video too. It was like just the next day I'm like, oh man, forget about this. But it's like,
Jesus.
It's okay. It's okay. So both of you kids are in school and having a good time.
Yep.
But no, this episode here today was a process of in my head. Basically it's a discussion, or I should say a debate, that's been going on for almost fucking 20 years. Since we were in high school, and more than that. Since this year has been a lot of Marvel movies and DC movies, and I was talking to a bunch of people at work, and there's also a discussion, I'm sort of thinking, like, what, it's time right now. I have a new idea. Like you said at the beginning of the thing where it said universes collide, because everybody wanted to know I've been talking about people, who can win, Goku or Superman?
Oh my God.
Exactly. But that's not what I'm just talking about this video. It's not just those two. Okay, I had a whole new, discussion. We're going to be talking about. But that's been going on since we were in high school, back in 2001, 2000s. That who can win, Goku versus Superman. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, because you're a fandom of that person, you're going to pick Goku.
Root for that person.
You're going to pick Superman." I played games where people say that Batman can beat up the Avengers.
Yeah, I've heard all that stuff before.
So, in tonight's episode, what would happen if you had the universe of DC helping Marvel?
Helping Marvel.
Those two helping each other.
Okay.
Versus almost every cast or characters in the Dragon Ball. I'm talking Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan, Goten, Cell, Boo, Frieza, Frieza's men, King Cole, all those people.
Now, are we also talking about even their strongest forms of themselves, too?
Yeah, because the Marvel's going to bring, their universe is going to bring their hardest.
Wow, that's...
So, when people sit there thinking, of course, because, like, okay, you have you have Superman versus Goku. It's a 1-1 thing, right? Yeah. People are like, well, Superman can beat Goku, blah, 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 blah. Superman can't beat Goku. I'm going to put this right now. I don't care. Put it in the comments below. Superman can't win. I am a huge fan of Goku, and of course I'm going to stay on my side because of the fact, one thing, there's a lot of things Superman knows. Superman, obviously people, well, he's an alien too, but Goku's an alien. But Goku's been training martial arts since he was a little guy.
Yeah, all of his life.
Superman doesn't know any martial arts. He doesn't know anything. Yeah, okay, so he has speed.
Mm-hmm.
He has super super strength. He could fly. He got laser beams. What the freaking do? If Goku was going to come towards Superman, right, and Superman is about to punch him, Goku's just going to right behind him. He has no instincts that Goku's behind him. Goku's just going to.
That's right. Superman doesn't have the senses that Goku has.
So he can disappear. Right, Goku can come right here and then disappear right behind Superman, and he'll be like, "Where did he go?" And then he's just gonna turn around and.
I mean, I've seen all kinds of debates between Superman versus Goku. I
even seen Hawk versus Brawley.
Yeah, I've also seen that too. And here was some of the I saw this on. I think it was I think it was a YouTube short. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was a quick one. Like they was saying, this was on person that was talking about this was on Superman's side on this one.
Okay.
He goes, Goku could not be Superman if I forgot what form of Superman this was, but this apparently happened after Lois Lane died. And Superman, as we all know, gets his power drawn from the sun.
Correct.
So Superman buried himself in the sun's core for 1,000 years. And he came out like this, I forgot what form that he called it, but it's some kind of form. Like this is like probably the most ultimate Superman you can possibly get.
So who killed Lois Lane?
I don't really remember how. No, I think it was just old age because Superman doesn't age like we do.
I'm just saying because it feels like Lex Luthor or something like that, right?
No, I think.
But say he killed Lois Lane, right? He goes and buries himself for 1,000 years. He comes back out. Luthor's dead. Like, who are you gonna get mad at?
It wasn't.
Well, he's dead, so I'm just.
I think he was just there burying himself in that grief for all that time.
Right.
Because I think she had just died from natural causes. The fact that he can live far longer than any Earthling can.
Right.
Obviously.
Right. But I was also like talking about
They were saying that Superman versus the best form of Goku could ever.
Now, what was his best form of Goku
and
at that time?
At that time, I think it was blue, Super Saiyan Blue.
So he hasn't even gone Ultra.
No, at that point.
Okay. So, but now my thing is, I was talking about how I wanted to do two different ways, but I decided this one. Like, I was thinking, okay, so I was sort of thinking like maybe we have Goku not get hit in his head, and he's just like.
Oh, so he's basically kind of
No. He's what he's today. I was going to do that way, but I was like, no, let's keep Goku the way he is because Goku right now, he don't kill people. He really doesn't kill people. That's not him. If he didn't come to Earth and got knocked on his head, he would have been raw like Vegeta. It's like, I'm going to kill all you guys. But no, I'm going to kept it where, yes, he did. But still, it's the Dragon Ball Z versus, Marvel and DC.
Okay.
So, I mean, you got Thor. You got all your Marvels. You got the Fantastic Four. You got Spider-Man. You got Captain America. You got
Superman,
Batman, Green Lanterns. You got Miss Marvel, Wonder Woman, Flash. On this side here, I'm even including Krillin and Chaozu.
Oh, of course.
I
mean, I do. Even though I haven't, you guys can roast me if you want in the comments if you want. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Super, but I do know of Krillin in Dragon Ball Super. He became very powerful.
He's a baddie.
He sparred with Gohan right before the tournament that I know of, and he held his own against him. And
he's a baddie.
He yelled at Gohan for pulling his punches in that training session.
Yes.
He goes, "How could I get stronger if you're holding back?" And I'm like, damn, that's boss from Krillin.
And I was there talking to some people asking if Superman can beat Android 17.
See,
because 17, yes, he is a robot or android.
And then you got this version of Super 17. And that's
that's two 17s merged, but yeah. So that's I think I'm not. I think it is. I think those two merged to become Super 17. But even still, even though that he can sit there do that, 17. Excuse me, he's still an android. I know that, and Man of Steel can beat through anything. But if 17 can hold his, because in Super. He did fight Goku and Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh, yeah.
And those two were just like going. But remember, androids don't get tired.
They don't tire out.
They have full, raw energy.
And they can go for days and weeks. So
you, who do you think would be a good fight? If you had to pick somebody from the Marvel, DC versus anybody in the Dragon Ball, like I said, you had a huge battle.
We never hear any kind of debate against anyone from DC or Marvel against Vegeta. We don't ever hear that.
It's always Goku.
It's always Goku.
It is always Goku. It's always
Why
Goku.
can't it be Vegeta sometimes?
Why can't it be
Christ's
Gohan?
sake?
Why can't it be
Gohan?
Trunks?
Or even Beast Gohan, for what I understand.
Oh,
That's probably the strongest form.
Okay. First, right now, time out. We're gonna stop this shit right now. I don't call him Beast Gohan.
What do you call him?
I call him Ultimate Gohan because in the Japanese form, you had Gohan. When he went, the first unlock his thing was when the Kai planet.
Okay.
He was walking around in circles for like 18,000 years.
That's his the ultimate potential.
He's called Ultimate Gohan.
Okay.
In the American version, I believe they call him Mystic Gohan.
Okay.
So from Mystic Gohan, they went to Beast mode because it just sounded cool. But in the Japanese form, it's called Final Gohan, which I like better.
Actually, I don't mind Beast at all. I think it sounds pretty badass.
I like Ultimate Gohan.
And here's the other thing too, because like I told you last week after we'd done the podcast, that I've been playing X Universe 2 again. Yes. I've been playing it on the Switch.
And where do they have it in there?
They call it Beast
because it's American made.
Yeah.
But in the Japanese, it's called. Remember, Ultimate is with his black hair. Yeah. You know, in America, they're gonna call it Mystical Gohan, and then it's called Final Gohan.
Yeah. Now here's the thing: when it comes to that transformation in that game, like if you use like a Namekian, because that form, a weapon skill, can be with any race you can make in the game.
So Namekian, you gotta become orange, right?
No, he won't become orange. But he has the Beast form and purple glow and everything. And you can do that with the Frieza race, the Namekians, the human race. Now, here's the thing. Like, let's say Namekian and Frieza race, when you turn Beast, there's no hair, obviously. Now, if you do a Saiyan or Earthling, they automatically get that hair regardless.
Crazy. So, like, you're right. Everything, people want to sit there and say Batman, versus Goku, and why not the other characters? Because I guess people will always sit there and say Goku's, this person. But still, like, say... I'm over here thinking, like, Marvel Universe. Yeah, they got some strong people.
They do.
First of all, let's get your big guys out. Thanos.
Yeah.
All right. Thanos can sit there and put the glove on. Because I was talking to somebody at work. Anyway, you guys are watching this. Shout out to my co-workers at work, Z and Kai. We've been talking about this stuff too. So yeah, Thanos got the big glove, but he can't choose what people that goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 chance. So if he snaps, and if whoever Mekian has the rights to the Dragon Ball, wish him back.
Yeah.
No?
Yes, you can.
So yeah, Thanos has that glove, but if a Saiyan or even Krillin or somebody quickly grabs that from him real fast, he's useless.
Well, I mean, not exactly useless. I mean, he's a good fighter even without it. I mean, look what he did with the Hulk in that movie. I mean, he stomped a mud hole in Hulk in that, I forgot which one it was. It was one of the Avenger movies. I don't think it was Endgame, but I think it was the one before that one. Because that's the reason why Banner couldn't transform into Hulk. He had to use the Hulkbuster suit for that.
But that's the Hulk, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying, my point is, he's a decent fighter. Even
he is, but could he fight Piccolo?
Probably could fight him, but I don't think he could win against Piccolo. Piccolo is a very powerful warrior.
Like I said, they're all trained in martial arts.
Think about this, and because I've been watching some reactions to people watching Dragon Ball Z, and I got to this one where Babidi had put like this stuff all over Piccolo, and it kind of made his skin flare up and shit, like it looked like it was hurting him, and all of a sudden Piccolo just go poof. He just powered up, and that shit was right off of him. Yeah. He was like, "It's like, what is that? Get that shit off of me."
Babidi is a
powerful wizard.
He is a wizard. So if anything, Superman is pretty much messed up because he could just snap his fingers and throw in his mind and say, "Hey, listen, you're on kryptonite or something. Wherever planet has kryptonite, he's gone."
And that's the thing when it comes to Superman versus anyone with magic abilities. He's always had a problem with it.
So
every time I've seen anything, comic books, animated movies, anyone with magic, he's always had a difficult time with because magic does not affect with physics.
Right.
It just doesn't measure up with what he.
Yeah, I mean, if he's flying through the air and they just.
Yeah, just snap of a finger and he's like right there, and he can just put something on him.
Who else is a big heavy hitter in the Marvel universe besides Thanos?
Oh,
Like what about
Galactus?
Okay, so what about...
Eater of Worlds.
Okay, so not really familiar who that is, but...
He's that one big dude with the Silver Surfer.
Okay, so choose somebody from him to fight, and like you think he would fight.
Well,
You think he'd fight?
Beerus.
No. Beerus is on Lord's Destruction.
And this guy is the Eater of Worlds. You got the God of Destruction versus the Eater of Worlds.
Now, there was something I saw yesterday or maybe Friday. I'm not really sure, but it was a fan-made thing. And it was a video of, I don't know who, it was a big old blast. And basically, Whis was catching the blast like this. And he looked, Whis was like looking at Beerus and he goes, "I'm sorry, my lord, I must go." And the blast killed Whis. And then Beerus just basically just like unhinged, like the most, it just, like Gohan, how 16 got squished.
Yeah.
And Gohan just snapped into Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
Beerus just basically went and just snapped into some powerful thing. So I don't know. So if something happens to Whis, which never really going to happen because even Brawly couldn't even touch Whis in the Brawly movie.
Not even.
So the guy, you say he's a world of eaters?
Eater of Worlds.
So what's his big power? What's his guy?
I really don't know too much about it. I just know that he's very OP when it comes to especially in the Marvel Universe.
All right.
He's basically, he's basically the god, basically.
Well, then, like I said, then you got Beerus. So, I mean, maybe those two might have a good, fallout.
They probably will.
I
mean, honestly, I know more about Beerus than I do him, but I don't know which way the window would open up in that fight.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really sure about him either. So
he's big. He's enormous.
All right, I'll have to Google and see what it looks like. I'll put a picture.
He's he's kind of purple. He's got red eyes. He's got this. His head almost looks like a helmet, but it's got these horn-looking things. It's kind of hard to describe a little bit, but if you know what he looks like, anyone out there, you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
But yeah, he's enormous.
All right. I mean, I'm sure it's probably no match for...
his true size is bigger than planets.
Gotcha.
But he can, small himself down to fit on a planet, but he'd still be very huge.
All right. Well, it'll be a good fight for maybe just not just
He'd be
Beerus,
basically around the size of, a great ape. Or...
If he was... Shrunk himself down. If he shrunk himself.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm sure Beerus can probably, hold his thing.
Guys that size is probably nothing normally to Beerus.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
The guy literally tapped his finger and half a planet exploded. That's power, if you ask me.
Yeah. So we also got, I remember talking to somebody who goes, this one got you because you said, why is it always got to be Goku? Why do we got to be Goku? Someone told me that, who Hal Jordan is?
Yeah.
The Lantern?
Yes.
They said he could be Vegeta.
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I was sitting there talking and he goes, "Oh yeah, bro, the Lanterns can beat Vegeta and all the Saiyans." And I was like, what? I'm like, look, first of all, they get their power from a little battery.
Exactly.
And then it's in the ring. And then it's just all their, what's it called? Their ideas or their imagination to do stuff.
In their imagination, they can put out into the ring.
But
we get that.
But if he Vegeta destroys that big ass battery,
and it goes, I was just getting ready to say, Vegeta he is a veteran warrior. He's gonna think outside the box, and if he's gonna know what your power source is, he's gonna go directly to it. But
then, what about Batman might come and try to stop Vegeta?
I don't think, even as much as I love Batman, I don't even think Batman's gonna be able to fight Vegeta.
Someone was to say that Batman will
trust me. I am about the biggest Batman fan you'll ever see.
He is.
And even I don't think that he
can take
on
someone out
Vegeta.
there will sit there and say that Batman will find a way, just like when I was sitting there playing DC Online.
He would probably try.
But I was sitting there telling one of my coworkers, Kai, if you're still watching this, I'm going to tell you how Batman, Bruce Wayne, will find a way to disable the Avengers. And I'm like, he could probably do for certain ones.
Maybe a couple of Avengers, but not every one of them.
I already said this. I'm a huge Iron Man, but I don't think Iron Man will fight Batman.
No, I don't think so either.
Without that suit, Tony Stark is nothing.
And see, here's the thing:
without Batman's suit, he's still whooping some ass.
yes, Bruce Wayne is a master of basically every single kind of martial arts out
there. So basically, Bruce Wayne is just wearing the suit to disguise himself. Tony Stark is wearing the suit to embrace his movements.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like different. It's like
Batman's suit. It does have armor, so he.
Well,
can
I understand that, but the thing
is,
you take away that he's still martial arts stuff.
He, like I said, he's
Tony
a
Stark,
master of every martial arts known to the planet.
So basically, like, you can sit there and take Batman, because somebody would say, well, Batman will find a way to destroy, the Avengers, and I'm like, okay, first of all, Batman can't destroy, what's it called? What's his name? Thor. Yeah. Because that's just lightning. Somebody goes, yeah. So you never know. Somebody in the comments say, well, Batman might find a way to disable the Saiyans.
No. Because
or he might find a way to give the Green Lanterns more power to fight the Saiyans or Frieza or Cell.
So. I don't think so on that, because here's the thing. Yes, Batman was in some stories. Batman has been able to defeat Superman because he knows his weakness, kryptonite. Imbued his weapons and his gear with kryptonite. Yes. Vegeta and the Saiyans don't have that weakness.
Matter of fact, if you try to kill them, they come back.
Even stronger.
Exactly. Remember, they also got sensory beams.
Yes.
That's the reason why, like, when Namek, Vegeta was trying to get them to kill him as a very much thing, so Dende can heal him, so he can come tenfold.
And he did, but it's at that time it still wasn't good enough.
Exactly.
But the idea was sound that he could still
so even if Batman tried to get him to die, and he uses sensory beam, he's coming back.
Coming back even stronger.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, like...
And we all know this from the Tournament of Power. I know Vegeta was able to perfect that final explosion that he killed himself Boo with, and in the Tournament of Power, he was able to do it and survive.
Yep.
So if he got to that point where he can survive that, Batman ain't surviving that.
No, Batman's not surviving. I mean...
Not even that suit.
Like, I don't even think you get, like, the Flash and Spider-Man to team up on, like, Krillin.
See, now I do believe the Flash is going to be faster than Krillin. I do think so. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah.
But Krillin, again, he is, he's very good and smart when it comes to
even though if
combat.
Even if Flash is fast, Krillin can sense his ass.
Exactly.
Now, here's the thing is, Spider-Man also has that senses.
Yeah.
So if Krillin was going to do
senses
something...
better, though?
Krillin's.
You think so?
Faster reflexes for him. Spider-Man might do anything, but if Spider-Man knows he come back...
Spider-Man's good at combat, but I don't believe he is strong as Krillin.
I don't think his spider webs... I don't think his spider... Even if he did all his spider webs and hold Krillin like this, Krillin's just going to break through that shit.
I just don't think the webs are strong enough to hold Krillin.
Not even Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man would come actually from his...
Yeah.
I don't even think that was strong.
No.
Yeah, he might stop a train in the second movie with all that stuff.
That's a train.
Yeah.
We all know Krillin can stop a train just by going...
Exactly.
And won't even move him.
Ant-Man.
See, again, you face...
I mean, Ant-Man can get himself real big.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but so can the Saiyans.
Yeah, they just throw
and especially if they have Vegeta's power to make a synthetic moon.
Yeah, but they don't have the tails no more.
But there's, let's say, we're talking about all of Dragon Ball, so we can even talk about past Saiyans that still can do that.
Yeah, like Bardock. Yeah.
So if you put Bardock against Ant-Man and Bardock has got a full moon, I'm sorry, game over Ant-Man.
And like I said, he's a weaker Saiyan.
Yeah.
Even Raditz probably the same thing too, or Nappa.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other people like you have.
And then you got Piccolo, who can go giant himself.
Yep.
And again, game over Ant-Man. I'm sorry, that suit is not going to hold up with Piccolo's power.
Yeah, Broly versus the Hulk.
And that would be a fight right there.
I was sitting there saying classic Hulk or classic Broly.
Yeah, even the classic Broly.
Because classic Broly was
if you put the strongest form of Hulk, which I heard is called
the Red Hulk.
World Breaker Hulk.
Was he red?
No, that's actually Ross. He's the Red Hulk.
I haven't seen that movie. I need.
No, but it's in all kinds of comics and stuff like that. Red Hulk's been around for a while.
Okay.
But Ross has always been Red Hulk.
Okay.
But even like regular Hulk Banner, there's a form. His strongest form is called World Breaker.
Okay.
And I mean, he can literally punch the earth and it will break. Yeah.
But he's got to go to that form where Beerson just go.
He would have to literally be that form to even stand a chance for even non-canon Brawley. The original movie Brawley.
Well, original classic Brawley. I mean, he was more psycho than the new one.
He was.
And so it would be a good fight.
Yeah, it would.
It would be a good fight.
But if you put that Hulk against the new Brawley, I think the new Brawley just mops the floor with him. Because look at what that Brawley did without even transforming. He was able to take on Vegeta and Goku in God form and just mop the floor with him.
God form.
Yeah. Remember in the movie where both Vegeta turned God?
Oh no! But I don't worry about that. I mean, shit, Brawley took care of them. I mean, he was fighting them while they're Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta.
Yeah.
So he was
but I was just making a point. Separately, I mean, he just mopped the floor with them separately as God form.
Both of them.
And then even when Goku turned blue, he was still having a hard time trying to fight Brawley.
Exactly.
I mean, he literally had to get out of there to become Gogeta just to take him out.
And he still went Super Saiyan Blue and still was catching up to them.
Holding them on a little bit.
But Brawley was not fighting. Brawley could not take one hit for Whis.
No.
So I mean, this is going to be a hard debate because, you know, there's going to be people out there who go, well, you're just taking the Dragon Ball because you're a big fandom. I love the Marvel Universe. I love the Marvel Universe more than I did DC.
I'm a fan of all of them. I mean, I'm more of a DC fan than I am Marvel.
The only thing in really DC I kind of really care for was The Flash, because I remember that was the first comic book I did for DC.
No shit.
My brother had it, and I remember just reading through it, and I remember like, who the hell is this guy in a red suit? And it was one episode where he just right through a wall. He broke his molecules down
he phased through.
Went right through the wall. I thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
That was the first really DC comic I read. But Marvel, I did, I did all the, X-Men and all the other stuff. I knew all about that stuff. But so basically, the Flash was always going to be, because also too he's fast, and at the time I was a kid, so I started playing Sonic, and so like he has speed like Sonic.
And my fast guys.
And my thing was like, who's faster, Sonic or the Flash?
There's also been that debate.
So
I saw this debate of like Flash, Sonic, and other fast kind of characters. And honestly, the Flash, Barry Allen, he's actually not the fastest of them all.
No,
he's not.
Matter of fact, I forgot what movie it is, but I think Superman pops up and see who and they race.
Yeah, I think Superman.
I think that was in the Justice League.
Is it possible?
I forgot what movie, but at the very end, it's like he goes.
Oh yes, it was.
He's like, let's race, and then they just like took off, and then the movie.
And that was it.
So like, who is faster? Like seriously.
I honestly think that.
Like if you
they're almost about even,
if you put like I said, I'm a Goku fan, but I want to pick a different person. If you would have picked base Gohan, he's adult
base Gohan.
Yes, like when he was fighting.
Talking future Gohan.
We're talking future when he was fighting Boo.
Okay,
when he was badass.
That adult. Okay.
Okay, so when he's fighting, Super Boo.
Yes.
So you have Gohan, you have the Flash. And you have Superman. Who's fast?
Who's the fastest?
Who's the fastest?
That's a tough one. Because we all know Gohan is extremely fast.
I don't know who's fast. I don't even know who's. Okay. Let me put somebody else. You know what? Forget. Let's get rid of.
Well, how about what's that one character that was in that Pride thing in the Tournament of Power? He looked like
no. I'm trying. Forget this. How about okay? Get rid of Superman. Okay, because I want one from each universe. DC, we got Quicksilver.
Okay.
Not DC. DC, we got Flash. Marvel, we got Quicksilver. And then we got Gohan.
Okay.
Race. Who do you think will win?
All right.
Who's first, second, or third?
Well, obviously third place goes to Quicksilver. Ooh. Because reason I know this is because he can't even go the speed of light.
He can slow stuff down.
True. But his measured speed has only been the speed of sound.
Okay.
Flash can go to the speed of light.
You can go like what, Mach something?
At his fastest, he can go to the speed of light.
Right.
So when it comes to Gohan, it was never really measured how fast he can actually go. So in this case, I'm going to have to go with Flash at first place, Gohan second, Quicksilver third.
Okay.
It's because I know what Flash can do and how fast he can actually be. And Gohan is extremely fast, but I just don't think he's faster than Flash. And like I said, Quicksilver can only move at the speed of sound, which is very fast. And if you move that fast, things are going to look slow.
Exactly.
Even at that speed.
Exactly.
That's still unnatural speed.
So you think anybody from like the X-Men can do anything to the team up with anybody in the DC to fight anybody? Like say even Master Roshi or Tien or Yamcha.
I would say
okay, here we go. Pick somebody from DC and Marvel. All right. Their opponents are Roshi, Krillin, Chaozu, Yamcha, and Tien.
Okay, so basically kind of like the hold-off crew.
Yeah, the Earthlings. Yeah. So you got Roshi, Chaozu, Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien versus 5 people from those two from those two universes.
Wolverine.
Okay.
Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who else do I want to pick? So I got 2 from Marvel.
Yeah.
So let's go DC now. Let's Martian Manhunter. Let's do him.
Okay.
And who else can we do from DC? Let me think here. I'm trying to think who would be a very good fight for this. I don't want to pick an actual like human or anything like that too much. Wonder Woman.
Pick another one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got one more.
So you got Wonder Woman, you got Deadpool, Wolverine, and who else you said? I don't forget who you said.
Wolverine, Deadpool, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, and let's say Magneto.
Okay, well, first of all, Magneto would be useless.
Depends on his environment.
Okay. Deadpool, what is he going to do? Slice somebody with his sword?
He's also got healing powers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but eventually...
It's going to take a lot.
It's going to take a lot, but I'm sure Yamcha can do a Kamehameha and just blast his whole organs away.
He would have to do it like they did Cell.
And
that's exactly how you'd have to kill Deadpool.
Deadpool only has swords and pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Those swords is going to hit Krillin, and Krillin's just going to and break the sword.
Very true.
I mean, yeah, he might hit Krillin and break his arm and go back to normal.
Yeah.
What's Wolverine going to do?
Wolverine is probably going to be the most difficult one to fight, seeing so his bones is basically indestructible. And you can't really blow every single molecule away from that.
Okay, first of all, why would you put Wolverine and Magneto together? They would not work as a team.
They have on occasions.
I mean, I'm very surprised in Dragon Ball Super they put fucking Goku and Vegeta
you see what I mean?
With Frieza together.
You see
they
what I mean?
barely was a team.
Barely. But it can be done. It can be done. If push comes to shove, the greater good in your eyes is only going to overpower your hatred for your enemy, at least for a tiny bit of time.
Right. And who did you say Magneto?
I did say Magneto.
Magneto, yeah. And
Martian Manhunter.
Who is that?
He's the alien that can turn. He's got like a morphing ability where he can turn into anyone, like almost like Mystique almost, but he's an actual alien.
Where's he? What?
Is he from
DC?
Yeah, he's from DC.
What, like Superman, Batman, or just
he's in the Justice League.
He's just okay. All right.
And he's not quite as strong as Superman, but he does have superhuman strength. He has different kinds of he can hear people's thoughts. I mean,
so if that's the case, he could probably hear.
The only weakness that I do know of, and I only know this is because of the animated movie Justice League Doom, is Batman had a contingency plan to take out all the Justice League members for in case of brainwashing or So if the Justice League went rogue, and fire is basically Martian Manhunter's probably biggest weakness.
Is fire.
Yes, because what it was done in that movie, he was given a drink that was basically kind of like not too bad for his biological, but if he gets around fire, he'd be set on fire for basically until some kind of special antidote was put in him, because he would be on fire the entire time. So fire is one of his biggest weaknesses.
I just don't want to feel like a fandom, but I just feel like
I hear what you're saying.
When people still going to sit there and say, well, you can't say that because they're two different universes, but when we put them together, I was also talking to somebody.
It's just a what if theory.
I always talk about people like, well, this person's OP, this person's OP. Well, guess what? Maybe Dragon Ball is ultra OP, okay?
It is.
It's not my fault that he made him fucking, Planet Gus Button, Buster people. I mean,
yeah.
It's a debate that everybody's going to do. Goku versus One Punch Man. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my God, I've heard that so many times.
It's like,
But
yeah,
when it comes to that fight, and wrap that up in conclusion, I still believe the Dragon Ball team would still win over that team that I built.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like that Dragon Ball is going to beat anything. I'm sorry. It's not my fault that that's how he wrote the characters. Excuse me. I mean, he just wrote them to be
extremely OP.
OP.
And not only that, they just keep getting more OP as time goes on.
Okay, here we go. If Goku and all them guys, I'm not, if they weren't there, just sell himself. You had just sell. If you had ultra form, perfect form.
Okay.
So if you had Cell perfect form, right, and you had all the characters from DC and Marvel all on Earth, and he just blew Earth up, what percentage would those characters be living in space besides him? I mean, Silver Surfer would be in space.
Yeah, and
Superman would be in space.
Yeah. Green Lantern, the Lanterns, they can survive in space.
Okay.
Who else?
I mean, I'm sure Tony Stark could build something in space.
He can. Because that was actually theorized in the first movie.
And I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them getting into a little shuttle and blasting off into space. I'm talking about it's just boom, and you got knocked into space as is, automatically.
Yeah, because we all know Cell has the cellular structure of Frieza in him, which can survive the vacuum of space.
So, I mean, what percentage you think, I say 5%.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 5%, because the rest of them would just be
gone. I mean, if anything where, say, Thanos wrapped up all his group and all that stuff, and he did this, and he had the power to choose for their planet to vanish, I don't think Sans can live in space.
No, they can't.
No. So, Frieza, Cell, androids, because they're just androids,
and there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things. So then you have all Frieza stuff. So you have Cooler, you have King Cole, you have Frieza, you have Cell. I don't think Boo can live in space.
Yes, he can.
He can?
Yes, he can.
Okay.
Because you remember in the Kid Boo, when he went ape shit and just went in there and started blowing himself up.
That's right. Yeah.
And then when he formed up, he was obviously in space at that point.
But see, the thing is, that one there, that Boo is a psychopath.
Yes, he is.
So...
But regardless, any form of Boo can most likely survive the vacuum of space.
So basically, we got the three main villains, basically, with King Cole and Cooler. But even with those two out of here, so you got Boo, Cell, and Frieza.
Yeah. Which is three extremely powerful characters.
So if Thanos decided to put them all in a capsule and just blow up the Earth, and Goku's dead, Vegeta's dead, all dead, you just got those three. I think just those three alone could just destroy the whole cast of Marvel Universe and DC Universe.
What would be left? Yeah.
I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be. A fandom. It's just. I'm sorry.
We see the facts that's in front of us, and this makes sense, this doesn't make sense, and we just kind of tell it to you.
I mean, yeah, you might have strong people in the Marvel Universe. You might have the what's it called, the Guardians of the Galaxy, but they're just, one is just.
I just thought of this.
Oh boy.
There's someone in the Dragon Ball universe that no one in DC or Marvel can kill.
Wait.
There's a character
In Dragon Ball universe that neither DC or Marvel can destroy.
Yeah.
Supreme Kai.
Nope. Garlic Jr. Remember, he made a wish to be immortal. He said that he can't die.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he did.
What are they gonna do to him?
You know, I totally forgot about him because I skipped
I literally just saw it.
But he was in the Dead Zone, right?
He was in the movie Dead Zone, which is the more not underrated, but one of the most I guess boring Dragon Ball movies.
Was it the second one? Because it was the World's Strongest, Dead Zone, and then
no, that was that was the very first Dragon Ball movie.
What?
The Dead Zone.
Okay, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Goku.
It was Dragon Ball Z.
I thought it was the World's Strongest.
Nope. The World's Strongest was the one with Dr. Wheelo trying to get Goku's body.
I thought it was the World's Strongest, and then the Trio of Might.
I think no Trio.
Because Trio of
Might.
The
World's Strongest was the second one.
And then the Trio of Might. So Garlic Joe, I totally forgot about him because like
that's why he just like clicked
because
on
right after Namek, I just went straight to
because obviously he's immortal, so yeah, he's gonna survive in the vacuum of space too.
Yep.
It's like you can't kill if you're immortal.
Right, but even still, Whis is an angel.
That's true.
And I don't think anybody could beat Whis.
I don't think so either. And you know what? I just thought of this. I don't even know these characters a little, but I know what they can do, which is the little Xeno guys.
Oh, those can just... And the whole universe is erased.
And you're gone. How can you beat that? I mean, even from when I saw footages of that, of guys like Beerus, even the Angels...
That's where... No, Angels didn't go.
No, I was talking about they were there talking to Goku and the Xeno. They were all there. The footage that I seen. And they were like, mind what you're saying, Goku.
Yeah, because they're like...
Beerus was like scared out of his mind.
Oh yeah, because they could just snap their fingers and they'd be gone. But Goku was such a cheerful person. They're like, oh, you're playing with me. And then Goku had an idea to bring another friend with him and made those two the happiest thing.
That I did see too.
And they're like, oh, Goku, you can come here anytime and play with and Beerus is like, what the is going on here, man?
His mind was blown from what I saw on that one.
But yeah, so like, you got Whis, you got him. It's like I just...
Yeah, I
am trying to lay this to rest, this whole debate for about 20 years, that I don't care who you are, Dragon Ball characters are going to overpower DC and Marvel. I don't pick anybody from the X-Men, pick anybody from the Green Lantern, pick anybody from Batman, the Guardian of the Galaxy. I don't care who they are. I just think that the Dragon Ball Z characters
the only character that can probably be the most successful out of any of those between Marvel and DC would be Superman. He'd be the only one, and probably Darkseid that could probably very few people that can give them a fight, but I don't think they can beat them.
Yeah. Like I said,
those guys probably stand the best chance.
Yeah. Just because everybody says Superman's strong, Goku's strong.
Yeah.
But
and here's the thing: is the fact that unless Superman is anywhere near the sun or even being in the sun, yeah, he's strong. You take that away from him, Goku could probably come up with an ability to make clouds very thick, kind of like the way they did in Matrix, and cut the sun off from Superman. Or even Vegeta could probably do that.
Right.
Anything. You make an explosion enough and you make it very dark on the planet, he's going to lose power.
Right. There's another thing, too. Get this. Somebody's like, Thor can destroy Saiyans because he's a god. I'm like, listen, bro.
Dragon Ball is beauty with gods.
No. It's not only that. I'm like, so what is Thor going to, what is Thor going to go to do to them? His hammer? I said, Gohan pulled the Z sword out of the ground, and that was the strongest sword of all. And at first he was like, whoa, and then it was all no, he didn't go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, he did. Eventually, he went Super in the fight. Yes, I just recently saw footage of it.
He didn't go Super Saiyan.
Yes, he did.
The Z sword.
Yes. I just recently watched a little short of it.
I don't remember going Super Saiyan,
He did. At first he didn't, but towards the very end, right before he pulled it out, he went Super Saiyan. Just Super Saiyan 1.
I'll have to look at that just to see it. But after a while, I mean, he was like
that. Yeah, right? Eventually. Then
so
training
Thor,
with
he's got his hammer. Okay, so yeah, they train with that damn thing, and Thor's hammer, they're just gonna crush it and probably crush it.
Or here's the thing, because obviously we know Gohan is a very pure-hearted person, so he's probably going to be worthy from Mjolnir.
Yeah, if he pulled the
he could probably do it.
Or and the thing is, and somebody goes, well, Thor also's the god of thunder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, that's thunder. Didn't say lightning. Thunder is just a noise that the lightning makes after it goes through the clouds. That doesn't mean he. So how do you get the Okay, here's the thing: is you're the god of thunder, but you shoot lightning bolts. That's not thunder. Thunder is you take your hand like this. Lightning goes through, and it comes back.
I think what they're talking about is like he's basically the one making the thunder.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's like, so basically he goes, well, you know what I mean, the lightning bolt. I'm like, first of all, Goku, Vegeta, they probably get struck by multiple lightning bolts just to go Super Saiyan.
I was going to say, it's like their transformation embeds them with electricity.
Super Saiyan,
Super
Goku,
Saiyan 2
when
embodies electricity.
Even when Goku was going Super Saiyan first time when Krillin died, all that
lightning right next to him.
Exactly.
I mean, literally just like...
Or even when they do go Super Saiyan 2, they got the extra lightning bolt.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
what I mean. The Super Saiyan
so it's
2
like, Thor,
electricity.
he's just going to amp them up.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like what he did with Tony Stark's suit when he struck him with lightning and it powered up Tony's suit.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You're really going to power up your enemy.
Yeah. So it's just,
I mean, I'm not saying Thor ain't strong, because of course he's strong.
Of course he is, yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about that.
But like you go get the other people too that probably can't do nothing. Like I'm talking about like Hawkeye and all those guys.
Here's another thing too. If we're talking about Marvel, let's say that a guy like Captain America.
What is he gonna do?
Honestly,
he's gonna throw that shield.
He's not gonna be very good. I mean, yeah, Goku's reflexes, hell, Krillin's reflexes is gonna be able to catch that before that shield. No, I'm
probably Chi-Chi.
Holy shit, dude! Yo, you went there. Holy shit, you went there.
I'm sorry. I mean,
I will give you
she's
this.
She's a martial artist.
I'll give you this. She does contain one of the strongest fighters of all of Dragon Ball. So
I mean,
there you go.
I'm sorry, but she could probably just catch that shield or bounce it off and go, please. I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
Wow.
It's just...
You went there, man. Oh, you know what, too?
Chaozu.
Oh, Chaozu. I was going to say Bulma. I mean...
Nah, I don't know about her. She
can, take those capsules and just trap someone in one of those capsules.
Probably. But...
I mean, those things contain a house. Why can't she...
Yeah.
Do that?
Yeah. So, like I said,
she could probably... catch it, and then that shield goes right into one of those containers, those little capsules.
Like I said, I mean, I don't think anybody can,
But Chaozu, yeah, he's badass too.
Oh yeah, he'll give him somebody small like, Hawkeye or somebody. But I like I said, you take the biggest baddie you have in Marvel or DC and put them against any biggest person in Dragon Ball. I just don't think
when it comes to Marvel and DC, the biggest baddies in Marvel is basically, like I said, Galactus, and you got no, that's in DC. I said
Marvel.
You got Galactus, you got Silver Surfer,
Thanos,
you got Thanos,
Captain Marvel.
Yep. I mean, she's very powerful, no doubt.
She is.
No doubt.
She is really powerful.
No doubt. But and then you got DC. You got Superman.
Some of the lanterns can be really powerful.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying those lanterns are weak by any means. Right. I mean, they can literally survive in space, too. I mean, how can you say that's... You can't say that's not weak.
No.
That's power.
It is. But I just can't sit there and say everybody, because in DC doesn't really have a whole lot of big power, because...
Like, extreme powerhouses? I mean...
Yeah.
You got your, Darkseid, because... Superman is the only guy to ever survive one of Darkseid's mega beams.
Right. See,
those things kill you.
I
those
figured
basically like Frieza's death.
I always see DC being like regular humans just doing stuff.
Oh, it's got its powers.
I know that, but I feel like Marvel was all more about mutants. I mean, not saying about the X-Men, but it's like
I know what you mean.
They were given their powers somehow or born with their powers.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the things like, hey, I'm just Peter Parker, and I got bit by a spider, and now I got fucking webs and stuff like that. Where Bruce Wayne was just like a dude who learned martial arts and then goes, hey, I'm gonna be a cop. I'm gonna put some clothes on that can stop bullets and stuff. I'm a superhero. I'm not sitting there saying like the Green Lantern. They're not superheroes. They just wear a freaking ring and go.
Yeah, because
they're Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah, when you come to the lanterns, you're right. Because if you take those rings off,
they're just regular people.
They're regular people.
They might just go work at the fast food joint or something.
Yeah.
You know,
like you got characters like Wonder Woman, which is a strong character.
She is also.
And she was born that way.
She's not from Earth.
No, and she's not.
So there's another thing.
Like Superman, Krypton.
Exactly.
You even got like General Zod, the same thing.
You got Doomsday.
Yeah, Doomsday. The only guy that we know that killed Superman.
Yeah, he broke his back. I remember reading that fucking comic book too.
Oh yeah, we never even put anyone against Doomsday. Against Dragon Ball.
The only thing you can probably put Doomsday is Brawly or Cell. Like I said.
You know what? I'd say put Doomsday against King Cold, Frieza's father.
That'd be a good fight. But I still think King Cold just won.
Yeah, I do believe that.
You know.
But I think it'd be a decent fight to say, because Doomsday is pretty damn powerful, no doubt.
It is, and like I said, again, I'm not trying to take sides. I mean, it sounds like if you just do your math and just like see how certain things is like, listen, Goku is powerful. They really got tough skin. You know, I mean,
their race is literally a warrior race.
Exactly.
When it comes down to it, that's exactly what they were born and bred to fight.
Exactly. Even though Goku was bumped on his head and got, his noggin all messed up and became all goody two shoes, but I mean,
he still has a Saiyan nature of loving to fight.
Of course.
And I had thought about this. This has nothing to do with any of this, but I always thought it was funny. I was thinking about this. I was like, you know what? Saiyans are a lot like the Irish. They love to fight.
Yeah. But
it's just like
it's just knowledge versus logic. I mean, it's just one of those things like
it has nothing to do with like what you're a fan of. We're just like trying to do the math here, and the Dragon Ball side seems to be more OP characters than DC or Marvel.
Exactly. It's like DC and Marvel are the water balloons, and DC's a brick wall. I don't know what to say. Okay, I wasn't there when he wrote it. It's just one of those things. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But like I said, we all have our love for everything.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's time to close the book, the chapter of the debate. But I'm sure it's going to go.
And it's going to keep going most likely. So.
But for our opinion, we're going to close the chapter. DC and Marvel, you guys are just not as quite as powerful as you want to be towards the Dragon Ball universe.
And this side, Dragon Ball wins.
It does. Now, I mean, you might want to sit there and say, hey, what about DC versus, Marvel? That might be a cool episode to think about.
That would be good. Because, you have heavy hitters on both sides.
Easy there, dog. What do you see, dog? Where are you going? She starts seeing weird stuff, man. Whatever, dog. Just go somewhere. She thought she saw something. I don't know. She's just spooked up and like, hey, ain't nothing here. But anyways, we're gonna close this chapter, this episode. Like I said, for us, our debate is closed. DC and Universe, you guys came really close, but you got mopped. I'm sorry. You just got mopped. It don't matter how you put whatever character against anybody in DC.
Like I said, even the group, the team that I made comprised of Marvel and DC against the human characters, as you said, and for Dragon Ball, as strong as those characters I came up with, I still believe that Dragon Ball, even the human side, is stronger.
Yeah, they murked them. They did. That's like I say, they murked them.
I mean, do we know any? Here's a little quick thing. Do we know any besides Superman or anything that can survive training in gravity training like Vegeta does under 500 times gravity or more?
You know, that's a good question because I don't think anybody could.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, who knows?
I mean,
Maybe Superman.
Like I said, outside of those guys, those really heavy hitters like Superman, Doomsday, obviously Galactus is not going to be able to fit on a planet like that. But I said Darkseid. What the hell's his the guy with the gauntlet?
The gauntlet.
The guy with the
Thanos.
Thanos. Thank you.
Thanos,
it was on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't think of it at the moment. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I mean, besides those kind of guys, if you like guys like Tony Stark, Batman, and then even with the suit for Tony Stark, even I don't think that suit is going to survive 500 times gravity because it's going to make the suit so heavy. Tony Stark is not going to be able to do anything in it. Yeah, Tony may be fine inside the suit, but the suit ain't going to go anywhere.
Oh, it's going to go somewhere. It's going to go
right down.
No, it's going to implode. It's not going to explode. It's just going to crush together.
But let's say for the argument it doesn't do that. It just kind of puts them right on the floor.
It's going to squish them like a pancake.
Yeah.
It's just going to go.
I mean,
yeah.
Or if you got even Hawkeye, he ain't going to survive that.
Nope. Wonder Woman?
She could probably move like Yamcha did in there. Because we saw what Yamcha, he tried that training, and he was like,
yeah.
Wonder Woman that is probably how she would react to it.
Well, you never know. We don't know what her planet.
Exactly.
We don't know what her planet, gravity.
Well, actually, gravity must be normal because remember, the World War I fighter that she fell in love with was on that island, and he was fine.
Oh, okay.
So they probably got normal gravity.
Oh no, she is on Earth. They're just hitting.
It's in another round,
No, they're just hitting.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, but. Anyways, guys.
But they're Amazons. They're not exactly human. But
I thought they were. No, they were on Earth. They're just hit. Anyways, guys, that is it for this episode. I know there's gonna probably be a lot of weird stuff. Hey, listen. I say they win.
Said our piece.
We said it to us. We are closing this. I don't want to hear no more.
Dragon Ball.
I don't want to hear no more debates. Just like I said, if anything, I'm gonna choose Dragon Ball, people. Anyways, guys, I'm Joku.
I'm CJ.
And don't forget, growing up is leveling up, and we'll see you lovely people in the next video.